That looks so ungainly.
Hello! Okay, so we've just come back from being supporting artists or extras in a British crime drama nearby, and we thought that afterwards we would come mudlarking.
Yeah, because we finished early, so we've got plenty of time. And we've come back to a river that we were at nearly 2 years ago now.
Yeah.
So we're hoping we're going to be able to find something.
Yeah, so fingers crossed we get some good stuff. Oh, would you look at that first find? Can you see what it is? It reminds me of one of our pipe beads. And I think it is a bead. It looks beautifully colourful. Wow. It is. It is a bead. I'm not sure if it's glass or ceramic. I've never seen a bead like that before, other than the beads we actually made from pipe stems. That's so cool. That's the most beautiful bead. I love it. Gorgeous. Okay, so there's evidence of something around here, because there's this bottle base and I can see bits of pottery. Whoops. There's an odd shaped little something down there. Have a look. Oh my goodness. Oh, how cute. It's like a tiny little doll's dish. It's a teeny tiny little porcelain doll's dish.
I've just seen this lovely little piece of spongeware. Isn't that pretty?
Okay, so I was looking in this hole under this tree. Not sure if you can see in there very well, it's very dark. But I've just pulled out a pipe bowl. And look how cool that is. It has something printed into it. Oh, it says Dublin. Oh, that's so cool. It has Dublin and there's an Irish harp. I didn't realise it actually said anything when I first pulled it out. That's cool.
So Alex has just spotted right in here some sort of... Is it a jar or something?
Oh, it may be, I'm not sure, but it looks very exciting, has lots of words on it. So fingers crossed it's whole. But I'm gonna have to crawl under this tree to get it, so I'll put my light on and I'm going in.
That looks so ungainly.
It's broken.
All that for that. Oh no.
But it would have been absolutely wonderful.
Oh, it's like that horse, H for horse cup that I found.
It has a little,
You're too close, I can't do your face.
it has a little rhyme on it, look. I is for Isaac. Like Jesus he lies, stretched on the wood, a meek sacrifice. J is for Joseph, who trusting in God's word, was lifted from prison to be Egypt's lord.
Oh wow. That's amazing.
That is so cool.
It's got the whole rhyme on it.
It does. What a shame it's broken.
I know.
It was in like that and I was so convinced it was going to be whole.
Oh well, it's still good.
It is. There's some big teeth. Okay, well I've been collecting up some pipe stems here. I want to know if... I want to see if there are any makers I don't recognise. And there is. So we've got a FJ Finn on this one here. And on the bottom one here it says Hamilton. So that's really interesting. We can look these up when we get back home. and learn more about these makers.
Oh wow, what's that?
I don't know, it's really weird though, look. It's got a really strange shape.
Oh, it is a strange shape. Has it got writing on it?
No.
Oh, it's a shame the top's broken.
Yeah.
What's that? Oh,
So,
let me zoom in. Let's see.
I think it's letters, but I can't see what they are. Can't tell. It's broken though, unfortunately.
I think we should take it because it's unusual looking. Maybe. We'll think about
We'll
it.
think about it.
We've seen a jar down here. Alex is going
It
to...
looks like there's a little ink bottle there as well.
Oh, and an ink bottle.
Let's get in.
Let's see. Should have had our waders on, but we didn't expect to be coming out today.
Oh, it's whole.
A whole marmalade.
Whole marmalade.
Put it in the bag.
I can't tell if it's got any embossing on it. It's too dirty, unfortunately. Now let's get the other one. Oh, there we go, look.
Oh,
Ta-da.
that's cool.
It's a little inky.
Little inky or
Little penny
blacking or something. Well,
There's quite a few things in here. What's that? Oh,
another.
it's a chemist. Chemist bottle.
What does it say?
Tablespoons.
Oh, it's tablespoons. Yay!
They're so dirty. Oh my goodness, look at all these treasures.
Yay!
Yay. It's a stick.
It's a stick. That stick that looks like a bottle.
Don't know if you can see down there in the water, but there are loads of bits and pieces. I'm tempted to go and get down there, so let's get in. Oh, straight away, I see a pipe bowl lying down here for us. Let's have a look. Oh, it's plain, unfortunately. There's nothing on it. And here looks like a ginger beer bottle. Oh, I think it is. Oh, I can't see any writing on it whatsoever. It's so muddy. Oh, if it had writing on it, I might have been tempted to take it, but I don't think it does, unfortunately. Oh wait, no, I was wrong. Oh, it does, it's embossed. It's embossed, what does it say? Jarrow. Oh, that's cool, it's broken on the top. But I'm tempted to take it anyway because we can cut that down just right there and then use it. How cool's that? So I think I might take that. We'll have to see what else is here though. Okay, there's a broken, what looks like cod bottle. Ooh. I can't see anything. I can't see anything on there, it's just so crusty. Okay, I'm gonna pick up a few things down here. I see a jar that is broken, unfortunately. And then another little jar here that is also broken. And there are some bottles down here. Let's have a look. Oh, but I don't think it's very old.
And I think I can see something peeping out of the bankside here. Can you see it? There it is. Is it whole? Oh, it's a whole bowl. And it's got a heart on and TW. Surprise, surprise. It's still lovely though. And just here is a little piece of stem.
Yeah, I see a bit of spongeware down here and it looks beautiful. Wow, look at that. Oh my goodness, it's like a shell. It's like an ammonite. That's beautiful. That piece right there will make the most beautiful pendant, so I'm definitely going to take that piece. I just spot something else down here. Get the stick off my neck. Hide in there in the mud. It's a pipe bowl, but it doesn't have anything on it. It's just a plain one. Okay, so I just found this piece of pipe bowl and it's got an R on it there and it looks like a moustache. But that would have been Royal Antediluvian Order of the Buffalo, which was a fraternal organisation, charitable organisation, but unfortunately it's only a tiny fragment of pipe. I think it's the oldest and the largest, but I'm not sure. I'll have to look that up again when we get home.
And I found a juicy cod marble. There you go. Lovely. The size of this lid. This is my hand, look. Look at the size of that. Wow. That was off a monster jar.
Oh, there's another one. Another clay pipe bowl. It's whole. But again, nothing on it. It's a nice one though, it's nice and clean. Perfect for decorating.
So I'm finding quite a few pieces of pipe stem. They're quite thin as well. That's a chunkier one there.
There's obviously been plenty of people digging here over the years. Okay, well, there's a teapot lid. You can't leave the house without finding anything tea related. Now there's not much in the way of bottles lying around here at all. But we're usually more interested in the small things anyway. So let's have a look around, and if we're lucky, we might find a few beads here. Oh my goodness, I've just found a couple of teeny pipes. Can you see them? There's two in the screen right now and it's very difficult to spot them both. One of them is here. Oh my goodness. Oh, I don't think we found a little basket pipe bowl like this. That's the first little basket pipe we've ever found. How cool is that? I love that, that's so cute. And I see another pipe bowl. And this one is even smaller. Wow, look at that. It is tiny. It is tiny and it has something on it. Oh, I think it's a rose. Wonder if there's a... Oh, there's a rose on the other side as well. Oh, that is so cute. Yeah, it's a little mini pipe bowl with roses on it. And a little pipe bowl with a basket design that some diggers have obviously left behind.
There's all sorts of stuff. Oh, look at this. South Shields Dublin Stout. Oh wow, that would have been good. And there's a bit of cod bottle here with something written on it. And I can't read it. Can't quite read it. It's a really lovely scene on a river with a boat.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
And we're on a river, but we don't have a boat.
But we don't, unfortunately. It would be nice.
It's a bit shallow. Look at that, that's so pretty, and look where I found it.
Oh, there looks like another pipe bowl. It is. And it says TW. And of course it has a heart on it. Another one there. Oh.
Keep those, they're good for painting.
It's half one, but we'll keep it. Okay, so Mum's crawled down into this hole because she saw a pipe. Has it got anything on it?
I think it's got buffalo horns. It's got buffalo horns. Must be an antediluvian Royal Order of Buffaloes.
Oh yeah, it says it there. Royal Antediluvian Order of the Buffaloes. It's got like buffalo horns on it.
Cool.
Oh, that's cool. I don't think we've ever found a whole one of those before.
No, it's got a little chip in the back, but that's good.
I found this lovely marmalade or jam jar. It's really heavy. The base looks really thick. It's so heavy. But this will be perfect for keeping things in and decorating with some spongeware patterns. There's a massive hole down here. So let's jump down and have a look. Oh! And the first thing I spotted was this. A scutcheon. There. A little escutcheon, which is basically a keyhole. Oh. And a clay pipe. A plain clay pipe. Or a play pipe, whatever you want to call it. This is an interesting little pottery sherd. It says first something Newcastle and Durham, NW. I think it's off maybe some kind of mug. I'll have to look that up. Who knows, it could have an interesting story behind it.
And here are our finds. And we went on quite an unexpected bottle hunting, tip ratching expedition. After we'd been filming, we were in the area of a place we'd researched and thought we'd take a look.
Yeah.
And this is the results, and I think it was quite successful, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was in the end. We didn't really expect to find much, but we've got loads of pipes, as you can see. These are either heart pipes or just plain pipe bowls, but we'll probably make something out of those in the future.
Yeah.
And these are our 4 most interesting pipes.
Yeah, I love this one here. It's got like a basket pattern on it. Isn't that lovely?
Yeah, and like down at the bottom there, I can't tell what it is. Is it
like wheat?
Wheat sheaves?
Yeah, like little wheat.
Wheat.
And that's a thistle.
Oh, a thistle and wheat. Oh, that's so cute.
Isn't it? Absolutely lovely. I love that.
And this is
I'm sure you'll all recognise.
Yeah. RAOB.
It's the Royal Antediluvian
Order of the Buffalo.
And we first saw one of these on Nicola White, on her channel. And I think everyone's learned about this pipe from her. And yeah, it's quite interesting with the buffalo horns on there.
Yeah, I think it was one of the biggest fraternal organisations, something like that. But yeah,
they did do a lot of good.
Yeah, they did. So it's really interesting. We've done a bit of history about those on the path anyway.
That's quite a big one, that, isn't it?
Yeah, this is a big really thick.
Really chunky.
And this says Dublin on the back, so that must have been made in Ireland.
Yeah, with a lovely harp on there.
Yeah, they've got a Celtic harp and something around the edge. I don't know. Maybe
Some
clovers.
sort of,
Oh, I
wreath.
think they're little clovers.
Little
Tiny
clovers.
little
cloves. Yeah.
But yeah,
Or
that's
shamrocks, as they would call them.
yeah. And yeah, that's really chunky. Probably some kind of workman's pipe. And this really mini one here, which
Yeah,
is
that's
tiny.
I wonder if it was a bubble pipe. Has it been burnt inside?
I can't read. It looks
tell.
like it a little
Yeah.
bit. But it's got 2 roses on it. It's got a rose on either side,
Yeah.
which is really pretty. Not found one like that
It has
before.
got a decoration on the heel as well.
Yeah, it's like a little circle on both sides. I thought they were initials, but I don't think they are. Oh, we got some really beautiful glass for making beads with.
Yeah, they should make some nice
I
beads.
know, look at those colours.
I
And
love that blue.
Yellow.
Look at that blue.
That's like psychedelic blue. It's really cool. Cod marbles.
Cod
Of course, we've got 2
marbles.
cod marbles.
And here are some interesting little things. Alex found the tiniest little dish.
I think this beats all the records of the tiniest dish we've
I think
found
it's
so far.
actually a fairies dish.
Oh yeah,
So
definitely.
I think fairies live in those woods, and that's one of their dishes, 100%.
Yeah, I think you're 100% right there as
Yeah.
well. Doll face parts is just a bit of a nose, teeth, and then an eyebrow.
Well, you can't have too many eyebrows.
We've got slate pencil, we've got a bone button, and this, I thought this was half a bead at first, so I didn't show it, but it turns out it is actually a full bead.
Oh, yes, it is.
Probably off a bracelet or something.
Oh, I didn't realise that. That's cute.
I know, isn't it?
And this bead here is amazing.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I absolutely love this. It's a bead.
I know. And it looks as if it was made in a 2-part mould. It's glass. And it has these lovely flecks of colour on it. But we're not 100% sure, what it is, where it was made.
No.
We can't find anything like it, really.
No, we can't find another example that's like this. Maybe it's some kind of spatter glass or something.
Yeah.
Maybe it's Czech. Maybe it's not. But we don't know.
But if anyone does, we'd love to hear. But it's funny, isn't it, Alex? Because it reminds me a lot of something
Yeah.
I've seen before.
I wonder what that is.
Yeah.
It looks remarkably similar.
To some of the pipe stem beads that we made.
Look, when you put it amongst them, it almost just looks like one of them. And it's definitely glass, but it just looks so much like the clay pipe beads we made.
It's funny, isn't it?
Even like some of the colours. It's so similar. So, yeah, if anyone knows any more about this amazing little beautiful bead, we'd love to know more.
And we love finding beads, especially unusual ones, and this is one of those.
Be a great addition to our bead collection.
Yeah, certainly.
Okay, so the pipe stem has proved quite interesting. Some of them we already recognise. We've got a W Tennant of Newcastle, which we've done history on before.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got, I think it's a J. Flynn?
Finn?
Finn?
Yeah, we've
Something
done
Finn.
a story on him before as well.
Oh yeah, F.J. Finn. Whose picture we'll put up on the screen now, but we've already done a little story on him in the past. But there's a new one that we have not looked up yet. So this is...
Hardy Gateshead. And this is T. Hardy, and his name was Thomas Hardy, and he operated between 1881 and 1902. And I found him in the 1891 census, Thomas Hardy at 29 Sun Street, which is now gone, in Gateshead. He's aged 44, and he's a tobacco pipe manufacturer. And he's living with his family, but also boarding with him is John Hardy, age 76. It doesn't say what relation he is to them. And he's a tobacco pipe maker. And also James Barton, who is also a tobacco pipe maker, but he's from Lancashire. So yeah, he's living there with his family and obviously some people that work with him manufacturing pipes.
Maybe he employed someone from Lancashire who came up and boarded with him. But yeah, it's really interesting little bit of history on Thomas Hardy, which is strange.
Tom Hardy.
Like the author and the actor Tom Hardy, which is a bit strange. I suppose Hardy's quite a common name, isn't it?
Yeah, and Tom's a very common name.
Yeah, so... And here we've got our wonderful stoneware, and we absolutely love stoneware. Who doesn't? It's just beautiful. And we've got some marmalade / jam jars. And
This one's got amazing sort of crazing on there. Look at that.
I know, that is amazing.
A close-up picture of that would look really cool.
Well, we'll put that on the screen right now because it is amazing. It's like brown and black, and it's just, it reminds me of like a city.
It's like a mosaic.
They're all like the little streets in a city.
Yeah,
roads.
A strange mosaic or something. It's crazy. Well, it is
Crazy. Oh, very funny. Oh, and this one has mailing on the bottom. And some people mispronounce it as mauling, which is wrong.
Or malling.
Or malling. It's mailing.
Yeah, it's a Newcastle company, well known for making tea caddies, actually. They made some absolutely beautiful tea caddies. If you want to Google that, I think they're worth looking at.
This is really heavy. The base of this is so thick.
Yes, it's very thick, isn't it?
It's a huge chunk of clay. But this is obviously the more utilitarian stuff they would make, but they did make much finer pieces of beautiful work. Oh, we've got this. This is beautiful. You can see these bits here where it would have been up against other little bottles in the kiln.
Yeah, and you can see the marks where the fingers have, turned it.
Yeah, because these were all handmade. I know we say it, we've said it lots of times in the past, but it is amazing because look at this. There we go, another fingerprint. It's always worth looking for fingerprints on stoneware.
Yeah.
And look how tiny that is. So that's a child's fingerprint, a child that would have worked in the potteries, moving the pots from one area to another. So isn't that amazing? I wonder who they were.
Yeah. It's very poignant, really.
We've got another tiny teeny bottle here, and you know how we love these. We always have. I know everyone loves them as well these days, but they're so addictive to collect.
Who couldn't love them?
I know, who can't love tiny bottles?
They don't take up a lot of room.
Yeah, you'd have to be a monster to leave a tiny bottle behind. And then we've got a ginger beer that is knackered, but interesting. A little bit like me, really.
Yeah. And this is G.A. Beresford, and he operated around the turn of the 19th and 20th century. And in an advertisement of 1900 in the Jarrow Express, he adds a note at the bottom, which is quite interesting. And it says, NB, after 25 years trial with all kinds of patent bottle stoppers, GAB has come to the conclusion that nothing beats good corks for cleanliness and keeping ales and stouts in perfect condition. So corked bottles are only used.
And we can see evidence of this, actually.
Yeah. And another advert of the same year just says what he does. Basically, G.A. Beresford, family wine and spirit merchant, ale and spirit bottler, and mineral water manufacturer.
We got some vulcanite stoppers and a glass stopper as per usual, and then a huge collection of broken pottery.
And most of it is spongeware, and we absolutely love spongeware. And now this was the cheap and cheerful crockery of the day. It was mass produced and quickly produced, but ironically now it is very expensive to buy these.
Yeah.
It's so much collected.
Yeah, it's very collectible.
Yeah, and we've got some amazing examples of the patterns that were used, and we're saving these because we are going to sort of catalogue all of these different patterns that we find to keep a record of it.
Yeah, and I mean every single one is unique, and we've kept some of these tiny pieces because if you cut that out, that would make a beautiful little pendant.
Yeah,
same with that, a little flower pendant.
And a little clover there.
Tiny clover.
How cute is that?
And then we've got some kind of like, I don't know, diamond shaped pattern. But yeah, these are going to make great jewellery. But then we've also got some other bits of pottery. Like this, I crawled into a massive hole under some tree. And I thought it was whole, but it wasn't whole, so that was a bit disappointing. But it does have the whole kind of rhyme on here for Isaac and Joseph, which is really cute, actually.
Yeah, with this sort of line drawing on here, this engraving.
Yeah, it's very biblical. It's got some biblical scenes on there, so that's actually quite cute.
Yeah.
I wonder if a little boy owned that back in the day. Also, some of these makers' names would be great to be cut out and made into jewellery, which is why we've taken that. Oh, we've got a little goat. Yeah, I've got to film this. It's a little goatee.
So cute.
How cute is he?
And I'm a Capricorn, so, you know.
Oh, well, there you go. It was meant to be.
And here we have a dress. Just a dress,
yeah.
nothing else.
That would be good as part of crafts for someone, perhaps. Oh, that says Robert.
And there's a foot.
And there's a foot, and there's half a plate. So yeah, I'm sure if not us, other people we know can make things out of this stuff. So it's all good, and none of it will go to waste. But finally, there is an interesting little sherd of pottery here, and that's this one. This is the last thing I found of the day, I think.
Yeah, we think it's from a mug, judging by the shape of it.
Yeah.
And I've looked it up, and I've come up with the first Newcastle upon Tyne and Durham EV, and EV stood for Engineer Volunteers. And it was a unit of Britain's Volunteer Force and Territorial Army, which was founded in 1860. And this unit, this particular unit, was formed when the first Newcastle Engineer Volunteers, along with 7 other companies, united with the first Durham Engineer Volunteers in 1880, and they were under the command of Charles Palmer, and he was founder of Palmer's Shipbuilding and Iron Company.
Oh, so that's interesting,
Yeah.
isn't it? An amazing little bit of history you can get from just like a broken piece of rubbish, basically.
And that company did serve in both World Wars.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
That's cool. So maybe this belonged to one of the members.
Yes, I think it must have done. Maybe they had mugs made, you know.
Yeah, yeah. And obviously, sadly, at some point it's got broken and ended up in the rubbish bin. So yeah, that concludes everything we found on this kind of mini mudlark / tip ratching trip.
Yes, after filming a drama, that's extras.
Yeah, which was really fun.
Artists,
It was,
as they call it, you know.
it was really fun.
Yes, it was. So we'll tell you when that's about to come out.
yeah.
So you can, well, in Britain anyway, you'll be able to see that.
So anyway, we're going to say our thank yous. So thank you to everyone who's commented and liked the video. That really helps our channel and it really helps boost the video. So thank you everyone who makes a comment.
Yes, and everyone who's helped in any other way, supporting us by buying something from our Amazon wish list, and also our amazing
Patrons who help us make these videos every week for you, and to everyone who also donates independently as well. We appreciate
and buys
everything.
us a coffee from Ko-fi.
Exactly.
So many generous people. You're all wonderful. Another thing we want to say is don't forget to go over to our Instagram page and have a look, because there's some really interesting extra content there for everyone to see.
Yeah, there is. We're always posting on there. And some finds you may have never seen before as well. So on that note, we won't blab on any longer, and we'll say goodbye and we'll see you again next week.
Bye!
Okay, so Mum just pointed out this massive bowl here. Wow, look at that. I think that would have been some kind of wash basin. Wait, I think that would have been some kind of wash. I think that would have been some kind of wash basin. I think that would have been some kind of what? Can you please help me, Mummy? What do you say? What do you call it? I think it's a big part of a wash basin. It would have been in someone's bedroom.